Alright, we're back with some Trails of Cold Steel 2. And you're probably wondering, why are we not beside Toval? It's because I reloaded an old file, for the simple fact that we weren't keeping those bonding events. And I believe we have 3 other people we need to do bonding events for, and I'm trying to think which ones I should keep. I'm thinking since I didn't keep Toval's, maybe we should keep Claire's. We might keep Claire and Elliot, just to even it out so it's not both girls. So where was Fee? Was she? I believe she was at home. Anyway, hopefully you guys are doing well. Your boy's still going through the same old shit.
Breakfast was really good today. Your mom's a talented cook. I'm a little jealous, honestly. I wish I could do that.
I mean, you can. You just need to learn. Just like Laura. Honestly, you and Laura could learn together if you really wanted to learn. Huh. Never expected Fee would be interested in cooking. Not great. Maybe I could help her out. Well, it's never too late to start. Since we've got the day off, why don't I help you practice?
Would you? Thanks. Let's do that.
Sure. Let's move over to the kitchen and get started. So, what are we making? We've got a lot of different ingredients together, that's for sure.
Field rations. We've still got a lot more traveling ahead of us, so I thought it'd be a good idea to prep some.
Field rations? Like the ones used by the army? That's actually not a bad idea, Fee. There's no telling what kind of situation we could find ourselves in. So you know how to make them? I mean, honestly, they were probably eating some back in the Jaeger days.
Yep, I helped make them back in the corp, and it stuck with me. Came in handy when we were lying low in Celtic too.
Sounds like learning really paid off. Alright, I'm ready when you are. We then began teaching Reen the best way to make field rations. The difference in experience all too obvious. Eventually, the time to sample their new creations came in. Honestly, it doesn't look too bad, but the taste has got to be out of this world, that's for sure. Well, they certainly taste unique. In the sense that they don't really taste much like anything at all. Makes me think of the food we had at Grelia Fortress.
This tastes even worse. We don't eat them for fun though, just to get nutrition in the field.
Yep, it really ain't about the taste. It's just about it being edible and being able to get you through stuff.
Elliot and Machias didn't have an easy time with them. It was like they had the life drained out of them.
You know, I get that they're just to have food to eat in combat situations. But why not try and make them a bit tastier?
Why?
Well, I'm sure you and Captain Claire are used to eating food like this. But to say the rest of us aren't is an understatement. And besides, if you're going to take the time to make food, wouldn't it be better if everyone could enjoy it? My boy's trying to get himself out of eating this shit ever again. Respect it.
I guess. Keeping morale up is just as important as keeping everyone fed.
Shout out to my girl Estelle. Always with the morale. Literally the skill, not even her.
It'd be a good chance to put the cooking classes at the academy to use too.
Yeah, ready to see what we can do? Thus, the experiment to make a new kind of ration that tasted reasonably edible began. After scouring the mansion, they threw in one ingredient after another. As one might expect, this also led to one failure after another. Or you guys still don't have any idea what you're trying to make? Or what you're going for? I feel like that's the number one thing you need to know before you even start. In the end, they eventually gave up and asked Ring's mother, who was more than happy to help. Dang, Mom killed that. Wow, these are pretty good.
Yeah, they are. Hooray!
Yeah, I love Fee's low energy hype. She's always low energy, but still hype.
Hard to believe adding a few herbs could make this much of a difference. Seems like there's more to cooking than meets the eye.
Agreed. It's not easy, but putting in the effort's worth it in the long run if these rations have anything to say about it.
True. I had fun prepping them together with someone too. Unlike in the corpse.
Did you say something?
Just that it was a good learning experience. Thanks, Ring.
No. After that, they tried making a few more of their new rations while they still had the recipe fresh in mind. The bond would be strengthened.
Those new rations turned out better than expected. I had fun making them too. Maybe we could do that again sometime. Last night, I took the liberty of modifying the station's communication equipment to let the village more easily reach the RMP. In theory, this will allow them to inform us of any incoming danger and in turn allow us to be more thoroughly prepared. Ideally, I'd also like to make note of any possible points of entry into the village.
I can't thank you enough, Captain. The people here can rest easy knowing they've got your team watching over them.
No thanks necessary. It wasn't as if I left my RMP duties behind when I decided to accompany you. I believe that this is the best way I can honor His Excellency's legacy too.
I wonder if there's anything I can do to help her keep the village safe. Is there anything I could help you with? I want to keep this place safe, so just say the word.
Would you mind guiding me to the outskirts of town? There is one concern that I'd like to put to rest if I can.
Gladly. A concern, huh? Ring guided Captain Claire down the mountain slope to where she wanted to go. Well, here we are. This is the place.
This does seem like a safe enough route to go to and from the village. All the more reason it was worth investigating. If it's safe for us to use, then it's safe for would-be intruders to use too.
It's very true. Can't hurt being prepared. Actually, that's a good point. I hadn't thought of it like that before.
Still, now we know. I've already seen it Or I've already seen to it that the route those Jaegers used is secured, but I'd like to take similar measures here too.
And shout out to our girl Claire. She's always on point, man. Like I say it all the time, but she might not be my type per se. Although this fit right here is doing it for me. This and the dress she was wearing back in Ruhr, killer. I rock with Claire though. She's alright.
Now, to mark this area on my map as a potential target for security
Something's here. Oh boy. They like, yeah, we got you surrounded. What are you gonna do? We about to jump you like Jujutsu Kaisen. Relax, guys. You know they don't fight fair in that anime. If you watch that, they do not fight fair. There's so many of them. That shit realistic though, honestly.
They must have surrounded us while we were busy talking, which means this location also has plenty of blind spots.
Ugh, taking on this many at once isn't going to be easy. We should try and find an opening too.
No, there's no need for that. Let me take care of this. It won't take but a moment.
Against all of these things? The icy maiden about to get busy. Oh, what the hell? I thought we were going into a battle. Escra from Claire. Ooh. Oh, that's hard, Claire. That's hard. Reflect. Oh my. Oh, that's hard. Claire on some other shit. That shit was reflecting off of the mirrors. That was sick. Whoa.
Like I said, a moment.
Why the fuck they hit me with that music that was playing in the Ruhr in Diner? The Diner F? Oh my goodness, y'all know I love this track. It just makes me think about her in that dress though, to be honest with you. Hey. If y'all don't jam out to this, man, I don't think I could be cool with any of you. You have no taste. Where's your taste?
Still, not only is this an easy route for invaders to navigate, it doubles as excellent camouflage along the way.
I mean, hell yeah, with all this snow.
I'll have to put plenty of thought into how to best secure this route.
That was incredible, Captain. Not only did you take on those monsters alone, you took them all down in one fell swoop. I can still hardly believe it.
Not at all. It was nothing special, really. I'm only estimating the point of impact for the mirror devices based on their positions, reflection speeds, and trajectories.
Why are you saying that like that's some sort of normal, casual thing? You know, I'm just doing all this shit based on positions, reflection speeds, and trajectories. Ma'am, you're different. Just go ahead and accept it. That's a good thing, Claire. Performing complex calculations like that on the fly sounds plenty credible to me. To say nothing of the fact that you're doing it in the midst of tense combat situation. You know, I think I underestimated just how much you're really capable of. Now I know how you came to be known as the Icy Maiden in the first place.
I admit it's a little embarrassing to be praised quite so much. His Excellency was the one to give me that name, actually. I just wish I could have repaid him for all that he did for me.
Now, what is the backstory here, man?
He was the one who gave me a sense of belonging when I had nowhere to go. He gave me a place to use my abilities, but...
Your abilities, huh? Now, he gave her a sense of belonging when she didn't have anywhere else to go, huh? Because even with Lecter, we still don't know too much, even with him. We just know dude dipped. He was at school. He was at school with Chloe and them at Genus Royal Academy. Then he dipped. He was with the Chancellor. And Milliam. And you guys know how I feel about Milliam. And that Black Rabbit girl. I don't know, man. There's something not right with those two.
My apologies, I shouldn't be saying any of this to you. I may have been unable to repay him while he was still alive, but I will do all I can to repay him in what ways I have left.
You can count on us on that front too. We're not just going to sit back and force everything on you. We want to be there for you when you need it every step of the way.
That's sweet. Thank you, Reen.
No.
Dun, dun, dun.
Once they returned to Ymir, Reen helped Captain Clear improve the village's security arrangements. Your bond with Captain Claire strengthened. Your character notebook updated. Frightening intellect. She's capable of performing calculations incredibly quickly and has the strength to make good use of this ability.
Thanks, Reen. Your assistance has made the village safer than ever. If anything else comes up though, I'll be sure to ask you again.
Sounds like a plan. Now, where was Elliot? I think he was in Valley Echo. That was a great bonding event, man. That actually made Claire grow on me.
I was so relieved to find out Dad was alright. The hardest part of our time in Celtic was not knowing, you know? Oh jeez, sorry, I really shouldn't be saying this stuff with your dad in the state he is.
Don't worry about it. Father Bernard tells me that he's making a steady recovery, that he should wake up before we know it. I hope we'll get to see yours again soon, Elliot.
Me too. But he's out there fighting right now, so I've got to do the same. I can't waste my time just sitting around. Now that he's given me his support, I need to bring this war to an end and finally get on with the life I want to live.
Oh, this is hard, man. Shout out to my boy Elliot. Y'all always think I'm playing around. This is best bro. Him and Gaius. It's unmatched. I'll always support those two. Sounds like his dad's parting words are weighing on him pretty heavily. Maybe hanging out would help him relax. What do you say we go outside and get some air? And if there's anything you want to talk about, I'd be happy to lend an ear.
Thanks, Reen. There's actually something I'd like to show you. Think we could go somewhere with a view?
It's cool, man. This situation is cool, but it's not like he needs to be focused on it right now, though, because there's too much other stuff going on. But it's just a good thing that his dad gave him his blessing to do whatever he wants to do.
Okay, I'm ready.
Isn't that the violin you always used back at the academy?
Yeah, I managed to bring it with me. I knew it was probably the last thing I should have been thinking about then, but I couldn't bear to part from it.
A true musician. That sounds so you.
Though naturally, I didn't get any time to play when we were hiding in Celtic. It's been about a month, so I'm probably really rusty, but do you mind if I play for a bit?
It kind of reminds me of how he was playing for us at the academy. I think on the rooftop, right? Go for it. I'd love to hear you play again.
Alright then, let's start with something nice and simple.
Look at our boy. Oh. Did it snap? Oh, one of the strings snapped.
Yep. I shouldn't be surprised. I used it loads back in Wien Orchestra. Then there was all the craziness from evacuating the academy. I couldn't spare the time to maintain it like usual.
No. It ain't this serious, is it, Elliot? It'll be alright. What's wrong?
It's nothing. I just got all nervous all of a sudden. I was wondering whether I'd be able to keep enjoying music like I always have.
Well, why wouldn't you be? Elliot?
To me, music's more than just a hobby. It's an inseparable part of my life. But I know that I'm in a minority there. To most people, it's just something they enjoy to kill time or whatever. And with Erebonia the way that it is now, I can't help but wonder if people will even need music the way I do in the future.
Honestly, man, I think you're very in your own head right now. I think you're lost in thought too much about something. It's not as serious as you're making it out to be. Music will always be huge. People will always love music. And not everyone has to be like you, Elliot. You know? There's going to be a lot of other people that are just like you. Just like your friends. They're probably still big into music despite everything that's going on. They're probably just like you. Maybe feeling the same way. The same thoughts.
If one day people will see it as being about as useful as this broken string.
That's certainly a lot to have on one's mind, but I'm sure it won't come to that. It'll take a lot more than a Civil War to make music disappear. As long as people like me and like you continue to enjoy it, it'll always live on.
You think so?
Of course, Elliot. Remember? Our concert taught us all about the power of music better than anything else ever could. Yep. Besides, a broken string isn't such a big deal. Once it's replaced, you can get right back to playing.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know what came over me. As someone who truly loves music, it's my duty to restore Erebonia so everyone can share in my love of it again. Whatever I can do to make that happen, I'll do it.
There's the Elliot I know and love. I'm sure all the others want exactly the same thing.
Thanks, Serene. I feel a lot better after talking to you. You mind helping me replace my string?
No, that was sweet. The two of them worked together to replace the broken violin string. Afterwards, Elliot played for Reen again, the music coming from his violin as beautiful as ever. 10 out of 10 peak bro moments. Their bond with Elliot strengthened. Reen and Elliot reached link level 3.
Thanks for helping me out with that string, Reen. And for the pep talk, too. I don't know what came over me, but I'm fine now. My love for music won't disappear that easy.
Alright, since we talked to everyone, the only thing that's left to do now is to help out our kiddos, Kiki and Alf. I think we need to head to the valley, right? All our friends. Okay, they marked it on the map. We're not even gonna fight anything. We're just gonna keep it pushing. Hopefully. It's kind of crazy. This was the thing I believe this was here, and I was seeing it look very unique. Here we go. It seems like a high quality Fuki leaf. We found a green Fuki leaf. You're right, I just need one more. There aren't any more here, but I'm bound to run into another one if I keep up the search elsewhere. Alright, let's keep it pushing. Dun, dun, dun. Our girl Annabelle. Hopefully she reunites with Kenna very soon. But for right now, it's probably best she stay here. There's a little bit too much going on. And a lot of stuff can, kind of backfire when you try to do other stuff. Okay, what's over here? This looks like a red Fuki. Huh, I wasn't expecting to find one of these. They're really rare. We found a red Fuki leaf. Alright, these should be perfect for Kiki and Alf. Alright, let's speak to the kiddos.
Rain, did you find the leaves?
It sure did. Rain handed over the 2 Fuki leaves.
Yay, these look just like the leaf master Yoon used. There's a red one too. This one's so rare and pretty, I bet it'll get better even faster. Yeah! Okay, let's go make these so we can give them to Mr. Baron. Thank you, Ring. Thanks. This is something from us.
Receive the Mishi plushie.
Later, Ring. Thanks again for your help.
No. It's great to see them in such high spirits. And so many people worried about him. That's going to have to hurry up and get better soon. Quest. Leave it to me completed. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Guys, listen. Dun, 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 dun. Where did those 2 go? Maybe they went in a tavern?
Hold on. How do you make these anyway?
Oh boy. Kiki, please help him.
Mr. Kafai told you how to make them. You're supposed to be the older one too. You need to pay more attention. Sorry, how does it go again? I've always been bad at these kinds of things. But it's for your dad, I need to do it right. Well, I suppose I can teach you. They're really easy to make if you know how.
No. I believe we've done everything, so let's check out this story event. Oh, if it isn't Ring, taking the day off? Who is this? Where have you been? Hi there, Gerald. And yeah, we're just getting some R&R before we head out again tomorrow. Is that so? Well, it's nice to see you kids made it back to us. Take all the time you need before you go out there and knock them dead, okay? Thanks, we will. Incidentally, what were you doing over on the mountain path? Yeah, that's what I want to know. Oh, I'm just having a look at the slope. It's covered in more snow than ever. Perfect for snowboard. Oh yeah, totally slipped my mind. I guess the courses are still up and running. The courses? Sure are. You kids did some solid work building them. And if you need to take your mind off of things, they're always open. Yeah, you're telling me I'll be able to snowboard. Huh, you shouldn't have told me that. I might even have a prize or two in store if you manage to clear them. Now I'm curious. Thanks for the heads up. You received the Ymir board. You can now snowboard from Ymir's Southeast Gateway, completing the available courses within the given time frames while obtaining a set number of flags will net a variety of prizes. More courses will be available as the story advances. Practice your hardest. Collect the specified number of flags while reaching a goal within the targeted time. Finish your course with the required number of flags within the target time to clear it. So to clear it, you gotta get all the flags? I want to know, where did Gerald go though? Snowboarding's a pretty good way to relax and unwind once in a while, which is what you should be doing on a day like this. Got the board you and the others made out of the storehouse, so go ahead and use it if you want. We're all taking turns looking at the Lord Tio. May very well all be barging into the room at once. This evening's Mai and Kiki's turn too. I'm gonna have to find something to take him. Maybe I can bake some cookies with healthy herbs in them. Cookies are what I make best after all, and the herbs should make them good for sick people. Don't you worry about Lord Tio. He'll be just fine. He ain't the kind of man to die that easily. I'm more worried about Elise, to tell you the truth. If only we had some kind of clue as to where she might be. The A course. Target flags 22. Oh boy. Why do I feel like the controls are gonna be weird as hell. Can you slow down? Oh, you can. What the hell? Yeah, okay, I see him right now. Wait, can you jump? Oh my gosh, bro. They tell you everything but actual controls for this shit? Can you speed up? I slowed down too much. Hey, I like this little upbeat music. Yeah, they tried to get you with that fast downhill right there. Come on, man. Who do you think I am? So that's the Ymir board, huh?
Did it!
I did it. Well, we finished. You can lower the difficulty on some shit like this? Wait, so how hard does these courses get if they're saying you can lower the difficulty? You cleared the A1 course. Not bad. It was only a beginner's course, but not bad. Well, here's your prize. Go ahead and take it. Receive the proxy puppet. And I'll be sure to keep the courses well maintained if you feel like boarding again. Just come on by. Certainly will. See you then. Yeah, that was pretty cool. I can imagine that getting a little bit funner. It'd be nice if we had tricks we could do and stuff. So, am I right in assuming that that course will get more courses every time we come back to Ymir, maybe? Okay, so we have done everything. So let's head back to the mansion. Should I go rest in my room now? Choosing to rest will cause the main story to advance. Any unseen bonding events will no longer be available. Dun, dun, dun. Dun. Yo, if they ever change that, I'll probably fucking cry. You receive 7,000 mir for completing the quest.
Ah, you went up a rank.
Hey.
Here's a little something from the guild.
Yo, it's cool having Tovo speaking. I mean, I miss Toa, obviously, and Sarah. You received the unyielding heart as a perk. You received luck.
Nice work. You should be proud of yourself.
Hey, got that S. 2 more and we got the SSS. Departing Ymir. Yeah, you guys remember the SSS bars? Bro, them was the days, huh? Lloyd was spitting, boy. Off the dome, too, freestyling. Lloyd is different. Well then, it's time to get going. We're going to be using Valamar's power this time, right? Yeah, the spirit path is going to be our best bet for traveling. His mana should have recovered by now. Yes, he should have more than plenty after resting a whole day. I take it all of you are well rested too? Yep. I'm fine, thanks. Come to think of it, what happened to Toval and Captain Claire? I'm not sure. They headed off somewhere early this morning. Sorry for the delay. I thought we'd be back before now. Where'd you two go? We decided to do one more round to check Ymir's defenses. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, especially, Claire. Yeah, she's always ready, preparing for anything. I wanted to make sure the communications equipment that I modified yesterday was functioning properly too. Good news is, everything's in tip-top shape. Which means Ymir has now got a line of communication with the 4th Armored Division in the RMP.
Really? Talk about convenient. Still, Toval and I are in agreement that it wouldn't be wise for us to leave the village completely unguarded. So a few of us should stay behind to keep an eye on things around here.
Aw, you guys are shortchanging me. You guys don't want me to have a lot of party members that can help out in different occasions. I see what they're doing, and I hate it. I absolutely hate it. I want all of my party members. No, I don't. I don't want anybody to get, messed up or something to happen. So, they're right. Someone should stay here. And that's probably for the best, yeah.
Good idea.
The bigger our group is, the more likely we are to stand out as suspicious, even if we do use the spirit path. To even things out, I think it'd be better if Toval or you stayed behind, Captain. You read my mind. I think a couple of you guys should probably stick around too.
We can discuss that while walking along the valley. There's no point in splitting up right here, right now. But try and make your mind up before we get to Valimar.
Sure thing. Let's get going. We'll see you in a bit, Mom.
Alright, take care. I need all of you to come back here to me as soon as you can, okay? Of course, we'll be back before you know it. And with more of our friends in tow.
Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. What a day, guys. What a day. Oh, you guys thought I was ending off the part right here? Come on, man. Stop playing around. We just got started, didn't we? We gotta speak to everyone though before we leave. I think though, if they're saying we need to pick between Toval and Claire, I think what we'll do is, it sucks because I really love having Toval. That is my guy. But we just spent a lot of time with Toval. So it would be weird not to bring Claire. So we'll probably do Claire, then next time we'll do Toval. Take care of Mom and Dad, okay, Beatrix? So yeah, that's where my head is. Let's talk to Mom. Oh, Mom ain't here. That's purple?
Mabel and I are taking turns to come and help out in the mornings. That's why there's no need for you to worry once you leave, alright? Please take care of yourself. The children of Ymir will always be here to welcome you home. Father Bernard says that Lord Schwarzer is recovering wonderfully. Leave everything here to us. You just focus on having a safe trip.
Yeah, purple is so sweet. It's cool that her and Maple are doing that, though. And of course, Mom would be here. Hopefully, she's getting rest, man. Aaron Schwarzer is sleeping peacefully.
He's looking pretty good today. Doesn't look like he's going to be waking up anytime soon, though.
I'm sure he'll be just fine. He's always been the resilient type. Let's say we do less worrying and work towards doing everything we can to make him proud when he finally wakes up.
Sounds like a plan.
I think we can manage that. Yes, you wait, Dad. You won't be able to believe all that we've achieved while you were sleeping.
His temperature's finally gone down. Father Bernard says he's now through the worst of it. It would certainly be nice if your father could be more aware of just how much he worries the people around him.
He's always come through for us even when the odds were stacked against us though, right? Or stacked against him. This time will be no exception.
I suppose you're right. Thank you, Reen. Still, that doesn't mean you should go diving into any pointless danger. The last thing we need is you hurting yourselves too. Thanks to Toval and Claire's efforts, the village should be perfectly secure now. Have a safe trip, all of you.
No. Take care of yourself, mother. Let's get out of here. Our boy Luke is over there. Nothing new to buy.
We have quite the responsibility here, being the only shop in a small town out in the middle of nowhere. Not to mention it takes a whole day to walk down to the bottom of the mountain. Which means we need to stock everything that anyone could possibly want, not just food, but ornaments, toys, souvenirs. Above all though, it's just way more fun that way, and who doesn't come to a fun store? Or who doesn't want to come to a fun store? We're the only store in the village, but I want people to come here because it's fun, not because they have to. It's certainly not easy these days now that we can't get new stock in, but the customers comes first.
I respect that. Morning. You're off on another trip today, right? Sorry we don't have a better lineup of products for you. Still, feel free to buy anything that seems like it'd be useful. I can't help as much as I'd like, but I'll do what I can. I just hope your trip gives you some clue as to where Princess Alphen and Lady Elise are. Either way, it's bound to be dangerous, that much is certain. But just make sure you got everything you might need before you leave, okay? Alf, what are you doing?
We're almost done fixing everything up at our place. Mr. Mortis went out first thing in the morning to get all the wood we need for repairs. I can't believe he could cut down all those trees and even fix the house all by himself. Grown-ups are so cool, aren't they? I always thought Mr. Mortis just sat around drinking all the time, but he's been way cooler lately. I can't wait to be all grown up.
No, you can wait, and you will wait. Besides, you can do stuff too, Alf. It won't be like, major big things. But you can help out around here. That'll be just as cool.
Hey there, Ring. You're running off somewhere with that knight of yours again today, right? I haven't met him yet, but from what I've heard, he's really something. I'd like to meet him sometime if I can, to thank him for all he's done for you guys.
Yeah, that sounds like a very, convenient excuse.
Yeah? Yeah, did I say something funny?
Not really. I just thought that was very like you.
It's hard to believe that it's been 5 days since Elise was kidnapped. I really hope she's alright.
Man, 5 days.
And getting all the station equipment up and running is taking a little longer than I expected too. I know it's not much consolation, but I'll keep working at it. It's my way of helping out.
This is the cable car station that connects Ymir with the bottom of the mountain. I don't need to use it.
I've been finished repairing the buildings that were damaged. Now all that remains is the open air bath and station facilities. But I have to say, I have the foggiest idea how to go about repairing the latter. I'll focus on the open air bath for now. I can't imagine that one will be easy to fix either. The open air bath was a generous gift from His Majesty. It wouldn't do to leave it in its current condition. You take care of your journey. Don't worry about things here. I'll begin repairs during your absence.
Shouldn't disturb them so early in the morning. And there's our girl.
You've already found a bunch of your classmates safe and sound. I'm sure the others are just fine too. Go out there and bring them back. Good luck.
I do wonder if Kenneth's alright. I haven't seen him for a month, and we promised that we'd meet up here in Ymir. I can't do anything for him but believe he's doing well, I suppose. Kenneth's a noble himself, so I doubt any harm has come to him, but I still can't help but worry.
No. I swear, man, if those two don't end up together, I'm gonna be sick to my stomach. I've got no reason to head up to the second floor right now. Let's turn back.
I hear Lord Teal's on the road to recovery. That's wonderful news. Lady Lucia's been looking at him for a week now, though. She must be so tired. Perhaps I should go and see if I can help out later. I should be able to help out with any work involved in the kitchen at least. I know plenty of nutritious recipes too. A few of my meals, and she and Lord Teal will both be right as rain.
Well, I appreciate that. I spoke with Her Highness Princess Alphen regarding the whereabouts of her family. She said that His Majesty Emperor Eugen and Empress Priscilla have been imprisoned somewhere. She also expects that Crown Prince Cedric is as well, given that he was in the palace at the time. Strangely, however, no one seems to know where Prince Oliver could be. Should you happen to hear anything regarding them on your travels, please let me know. The Noble Alliance's influence seems to be growing greater by the day. I fear for the safety of the Imperial family. Please do let me know if you happen to hear of anything regarding the whereabouts of Lady Elisis during your travels. Well, all we can say for sure is that Olivier is definitely not sitting on his ass. The reason I'm checking the map and looking around is because we haven't spoken to Maple. Am I crazy? Alright, I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. But it's actually a little later in the day. Well, I'm saying later in the day, but it's damn near night at this point. But I got a call, and I had to leave immediately. But it was good news. I'm actually feeling a lot better than I was, or that I have been this entire month. Because the person that's, my family member that's hospitalized right now, they had to use a lot of anesthesia because they had to do a surgery. But everything is good. They're actually up talking. They're talking and eating, which is two things they weren't doing prior to all of this stuff. So that's already like a lot off my mind.
So I'm feeling kind of good. That actually made me happy as hell. But anyway, man. I believe we were here. We're about to speak to our girl, Lisa. So let's finish this up.
Oh my, are you all leaving already? Please don't worry about Uncle Tio. Father Bernard is both a wise man and an expert on giving medical treatment. May Adios be with you on your journey, wherever it may take you. May Adios guide you in your travels. I will be awaiting your safe return.
Alright, let's talk to Bernard. Are you on your way to see Dad, Father?
I certainly am. I'm just getting all my medicinal supplies together before departing. I hope you all will be careful and pace yourselves on your travels as well. Remember, haste makes waste. Wanting to save everyone as soon as possible is understandable, but who would you save should anything happen to you?
It's very true words right there.
That's a fair point.
Yeah, our goal is to get all of Class 7 together. That includes us too.
Your father's condition is perfectly stable. You needn't worry about him. Worry about yourselves instead. None of us wish for any of you to become injured, you know?
Alright then. I believe we've done everything we possibly can here, if I'm not mistaken. So I guess we should just head out to the valley and, leave. We'll meet up with Valimar. Travel to the end of the valley, the story will advance and it won't be possible to return to Ymir for a while. Let's take off. What's going on, Valimar? How you feeling? All right, here we are again.
Is he still asleep?
Looks that way. Well, hopefully he's recovered a good amount of mana. We had a day off after all. Valimar, can you hear me?
Affirmative.
Reawakening from inactive state, reboot complete. Awakener and secondary contractor waveforms detected.
Good, he's recovered enough mana. Man, he really is amazing.
I think I'm starting to get used to him, weird as that sounds. Okay, where to, guys? We should probably double check where everyone currently is first. That's true. We might as well check their vital signs as well. We did that last time, I believe. Valimar, can you update us on where the others are? I believe the other locations were Legram and Nord, right? Repeating search. 3 of the remaining secondary contractors are to the northeast in Nord region. 3 are to the south-southeast in Legram region. All vital signs appear normal. Phew, they're still safe.
It sounds that way. Well, if anything happened to me, there's no way anything could happen to the rest of us. I'm glad they're okay.
Yeah, still, there's no time to waste. Like Toval said, where to next? Both Nord and Legram are about the same distance away from it. Let's check the map. I mean, there's Nord right over there. I think Nord's a little bit closer though, if I recall. Any objections to going there? Nah, let's go. Honestly, Nord and Legram are both two of my favorite spots, so going to either one of those is no issue for me. I love both of those areas. But I will say I expect Lord to be in Legram, obviously, and Guys to be in Nord. But I think we could do a little bit of deduction here. Because if the people I'm about to name are at Nord, then we pretty much know where the rest of everyone else is in Legram. But Gaius is going to be in Nord. And Elisa should be in Nord. I'm saying should because her grandfather, Gwen, is there. That's the only reason I'm thinking Elisa is there as well. And the third one, it's really a mystery. Like that one's up in the air. But if you take into account that Nord is the area where we first met Milliam, she could be there. There's a chance that she could be there just based off of that alone. I know that's not really anything to go off of. That's why I'm just throwing shit in the air. It could just be a mix. It could not even be Elisa or Milliam there. It could be fucking Emma or whoever, for all I know.
Nord is Gaius' homeland, right? I've never been, so I'm actually kind of excited to go.
I'm in the same boat as Elliot. Considering it's not actually Erebonian territory, wouldn't be surprised if the war hasn't had much impact there too. I don't know about that. Considering the stuff that was going on in our last field study when we went to Nord, I can't really say for sure if something hasn't popped off here. But we don't have enough information to speculate.
I wouldn't be so sure. Do you have any info on that, Captain? I'm afraid not. We don't really have any resources to spare that far north at the moment. However, I do know that the Elite 3rd Army Division is stationed there.
Hey, shout out to One-Eyed Zex, man. Zex Vander.
It's not hard to imagine there being a rising conflict between them and the Nortia Provincial Army.
That's true. We'll have to keep on our toes in Nord as much as anywhere else. Still set on heading to Nord? I mean, there's no real reason to ask this question, Toval. We have to go regardless of the situation. It's not like these situations are going to wait on us. Every area that we're going to go to is going to have some sort of Bravo. There's going to be a lot going on, and we just have to face it. It is what it is. That's the only way we'll be able to get all of our classmates together before we make, big decision on what we're planning to do. We're going to be in danger regardless of where we go, so yeah. Besides, 3 of us are over there. A little danger's not enough to stop me from seeing them again. It's a bar ring.
Agreed. Plus, it'd be nice to let everyone else know that you're alive too, Ring. North sounds good to me too. That's that then. We'll leave as soon as you're ready. Just make sure you figure out who's coming and who's staying first.
Oh, I forgot about that, man. I forgot we gotta leave some people behind. Damn, that really sucks. You need to choose the additional party members that accompany Ring to Nord. 2 of these must be from Class 7, while the last must be either Toval or Captain Claire. After choosing your party, you won't be able to change it for some time, so choose wisely. Well, you already know who's alive. Come on now. I don't go anywhere without my bro Elliot. Unless they force us to. I think between Toval and Claire, we're obviously going to take Claire because we've been with Toval this whole time. And even though Toval is one of my favorite characters in this series, we'll just pick Toval next time when we get a choice like this. But let's go Fee and Claire. Yeah, this is a nice little starter group. Time to go. I'll leave your mirror in your care, you two. Don't worry, we'll take care of everything here. The mirror will be just fine, or I'm not abrasive. Take care, guys.
Don't worry about us. We'll bring the others back safely, promise. We'll be back as soon as we can.
We'll be counting on you.
Well then, we should be going. The Highlands are well known for their vastness. We're going to need to be very careful once we arrive.
Honestly, bringing up that vastness, I was just thinking about something. It's going to be pretty rough going to Nord. As much as I love going to Nord and the idea of going, the first part of this is going to be rough for the simple fact that since we're traveling by spirit path, first of all, we're going to end up somewhere randomly. But second of all, we're not going to have any horses. We're going to have to run around for this first part. Celine, we're ready when you are.
And ready I am. Valimar, open the spirit path. Our destination is the Nord Highlands to the northeast.
Acknowledged. Activating spirit path. Alright, let's go. We're finally getting around to finding some more of our classmates. It's been a long time coming. We get to see our boy Gaius again. I do like how they show us traveling through the spirit path though. You know, most cases you just blink and you teleport you there in the location, but they show us this and people have something to say during these moments, like now with Elliot.
This isn't my first time using a route or anything, but still. It feels weird though, but our classmates are waiting somewhere on the other side of this.
I feel like Reem said this same exact dialogue that the time he first went through this, I believe. Or something very, very similar. Yeah, and we'll stop at nothing to bring them back. Man, look at Celine. That's my girl though. Question is, where the hell are we gonna end up at? I always love seeing this map. Oh, we're up top where the stone pillars are, or monuments, or whatever you want to call them. This is where we fought Millium. This is the exact place where we fought Millium.
Where are we?
Looks like we made it. Hey, we in Nord, ladies and gentlemen. I better feel the hype in the air from you guys, like a fucking spirit bomb. I want all of your energy right now, because we are in the Nord Highlands. Man, feels good to be back. Nord Highlands. What is that back there? You see it? What's that, tanks? Am I crazy? The stone circles in the southern part of the Highlands. Funnily enough, this is where we first met Millium.
Oh, really? So you guys fought her here? I heard all about that from Millium, actually. The spot's fairly high up too, so it won't be easy to see from ground level.
That's true.
We should be able to leave Valimar here without him being found. Celine's right, the area is an excellent place to keep Valimar. That aside, this view is spectacular.
And if you're thinking this view is spectacular, you haven't seen anything yet. Just wait till we head over to Lake Lacrima. If we get a chance to go visit Gwen. That view, that lake, man, spectacular.
My work allows me to see different places all across Erebonia, but I've never seen anywhere quite like this. Yeah, it's stunning. So this is where Group A got to spend its field study for June, huh, Marine?
It is. Anyway, I think we should get moving. We need to start gathering information on where everyone might be. I say we start by heading to either the settlement to the north or Zender Gate to the south.
That settlement's where Gaius is from, right?
Well, you know where I want to go. Head to the settlement and see if we can find Gaius.
Zender Gate's where the 3rd Armored Division is stationed too.
Yep, where One-Eyed Zex is.
It's the perfect choice if we want to go somewhere with plenty of people around.
Yeah, they're both a ways away on foot. Either one's worth a shot.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Hey, I'm jamming out right now. Valomar's sleeping peacefully.
It doesn't seem likely that anyone will notice if we leave him here. We should focus on assessing the situation here in Nord for now.
That's true. Let's go. Alright, let's head out, man. Yeah, like you see over there in the at Zender Gate, you can see tanks, right? Is what I'm assuming. It's hard to see from this far off, like, but it looks like tanks. But look over there. It also looks like tanks, but they're different colors. This one damn near burnt. It almost looks like it's fucking destroyed or something. Fight a couple of enemies.
Advantage is ours. Let's
Over here
finish
to
him.
the settlement.
My turn. Here I go.
Let's go, Fee.
Let's move.
A winged snake that flies around on the Nord Highlands. The people of Nord fear the venom in its fangs.
All right.
I should have read her moves.
Ceasing hostilities. Let's move onward.
Blair looks amazing. This is a good outfit. This is probably my favorite outfit so far.
Great.
It rivals the fit she was wearing in Brewer, but that one might be a little better. Yeah, I wish I could get a better look from this distance, but it definitely looks like a destroyed tank. It's very dark. See over there, they got the blue ones. And it's a chest. I honestly probably won't go around getting chests at the moment. I get the ones that are near me, but the ones that are far out, I'll wait until I get a horse or something.
Look at them flying around without a care in the world. Black kites? Or maybe hawks?
I found a curl bomb in a chest. Man, I feel like I know this place like the back of my hand, man. I don't even really need to look at the map. Let's get this chest over here.
Advantage is ours. Let's finish him. Okay. Here I go.
Lead both of them. That's what we like to see.
Let's move.
Ostrich, a strange bird that races around on non-paved plains. Its breath allows to petrify its prey. Hey, forget that.
Second form. Gale.
Ah, come on,
Understood.
Mortal Mirage runs forward and fires a deadly shot. Frigid Rain summons an ice crystal and shatters it above foes. Flawless leadership gives the order to advance, leading allies to victory. Oh my goodness! And so, her and Maki's both have skills like Shirazar. Yeah, the player gets strength and defense, so. Damn, that's good. Ooh, we see why they call it the Icy Maiden now. Girl ain't playing around, she dropping dozens of crystals on them. So rush these clowns.
Understood.
Need my CP back. I needed that.
Excellently handled, Reem.
Just following your lead.
Success.
Oh, a chest. I wonder what's inside.
Let's find out. Found a marble ring. Now, speaking of what's in the chest, we also still got to check out what we got from getting our grade. You know, from Toval. He gave us something. I forgot what it was called. It's like unyielding or something. I'll check that out eventually. As for now, let's just worry about getting to the settlement. We got to go around this way. I'm just trying to make sure there isn't a chest or anything that's nearby. But yeah, man, after the news I received, I'm feeling pretty good right now. You probably could tell by the energy.
This is the way, right?
Around this way.
Follow the cliff round here, and we'll come out into an open area.
Well, we might as well fight this guy since we're here.
Advantage is ours. Let's finish him.
My turn.
Grasshopper. A relatively docile monster that sits off grass, or so you think until it kicks sand in your face. Man, kick this.
Second form. Gale! Now's our chance.
Talking about kicking sand in my face. And just die.
Okay.
I hate weak things.
Onward.
It's my turn.
Elliot,
Okay.
come on.
Hostiles neutralized.
I did it.
Is there? There's a chest up here. I guess we might as well. I said I wasn't gonna go too far out, but this ain't really that far. Found EP charge 2 in the chest. And let's head downward. Start making our way towards the settlement. But yeah, I'm not even kidding. I really don't need the map for this. The layout is like in my head. Oh, look. Yeah, it's like destroyed. Wait, let's go over here. It's destroyed tanks. Oh. Oh, gunfire. There are explosions or something. So it really is some stuff going on here. Is that gunfire? Yeah. Look over there. Oh boy, it's going down. 3rd Armored Division tanks. Getting destroyed. Oh, Panzer Soldats are coming from the watchtower. You aren't getting away. This is the end of the road for the 3rd Armored Division. What are they doing coming from the watchtower? First Noble Alliance in there. All units fire, don't let them get any closer. I hate when they do the text like this. Did the watchtower get took over? They are definitely coming from the watchtower. You're finished. Yeah. What the hell? Where'd that come from? An ambush. Damn them, how long have they been there? Oh, there he is. Zex. One-eyed Zex, man. Aim at their feet. All units concentrate your firepower. Yes, sir. Holding up good. Ah. That damn one-eyed smartass. We'll let them have this one. Withdraw to the watchtower. We need to regroup. Sir. They definitely taking over that watchtower. The Panzer soldiers are withdrawing. Fortunately, we were able to keep losses to a minimum. The old model tanks perform acceptably as well. Should we pursue them? I don't think that would be a wise idea. Because while it may seem like you gotta win right here in this exchange, that could be a setup. You going over there to the watchtower where they are, the advantage that you currently have will easily turn into a disadvantage. For sure. Not to mention, bro, how long has this been going on right here? Specifically, this exchange between the Noble Alliance and the 3rd Armored Division. Because at some point, you guys are going to be screwed. Because how the hell are you going to be getting supplies and stuff? No, let them leave. We may have the advantage now, but still have plenty of strength remaining. Launching a full-on assault now would be playing right into their hands. And he's absolutely right. All units return to Zender Gate. Recover the wounded and prepare for our next battle. Yes, sir. And he said prepare for the next battle. Now, how long can you guys hold out? How long has this been going on? There's so much I want to know.
Yeah, I'm glad that's over.
Yeah, but I guess even a place as far out as Nord couldn't avoid becoming a battlefield. Who's surprised by that? Sure ain't.
The soldiers might be simple copies of divine knights, but those soldiers still did well in repelling them.
I mean, come on, Celine. You're looking at the 3rd Armored Division, man, led by the one and only one-eyed Zex Vander.
That was one of the strategies the army developed to hinder the soldiers' mobility and make them easier to handle. Their execution was brilliant, to say the least. Every one of their units worked together flawlessly. It's clear as day how both Lieutenant General and his division gained their stellar reputation.
Damn, man's getting some very, very high praise from our captain here.
Yeah, they're no pushovers. Dad's division is known as the strongest, but the 3rd Armored Division could easily get them a run for their mirror.
Well, the one positive out of this is that we know the Lieutenant General is holding out all right. Yeah, for now. But why did the Noble Alliance choose to retreat in that direction? That's what I want to know. But I'm thinking it's because they might have overran the people that were at the watchtower. The Imperial Army. I mean, that's where the Imperial Army's watchtower is.
Maybe something's happened here that we don't know about yet. And the fastest way to figure that out is to ask the soldiers at Zender Gate.
Damn, so I guess instead of going to the settlement to see Gaius, or to see if he's there, we'll be heading to Zender Gate, it seems. Which, that's fine, I guess. I just wanted to meet up with Gaius, see if we could find him right away. But it is what it is.
That sounds like a good idea. I'm sure they won't mind answering a few questions after that last battle.
Yeah, plus the good thing is that you're here. You got some credibility to your name. Hopefully. Let's get moving. Alright, let's head over to Zender Gate. Should be over this way up on this hill over here. I'm telling you guys, I have not forgot this layout.
I can't believe there are soldats out here.
They couldn't use the railway, so that just leaves...
Now's our chance. We can do this.
It's crazy though,
My
because if they overran the watchtower, man, they're near the Republican army. Near the Calvert's base over there. The Thunder Loach, an infant fish capable of producing electricity with its feelers. It may be young, but it's still deadly. You know what else is deadly?
Second form, gale!
Well, it's not deadly if it's missing. Come on now,
I'll
Remy.
handle it. Here I go.
Nice.
Got it.
You
An
got
opening.
assist.
Understood. No more.
Ooh.
Mortal arrives. Here's
Yeah,
our
that
chance.
animation's cool.
You're open.
Let's see you, Claire. That girl got some sauce.
You really know how to handle yourself.
Yay.
He's so cute. Dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Hey. Let's head on over here. Is there a chest over here? There is one. I'll probably wait on it though.
Seize the moment.
What in the persona are you talking about?
Here I go.
I love that instant
Here we
KO.
go.
Brutal infant. An infant buffalo monster gains the ability to move freely within hours of birth, joining the herd on its own.
That's that. Let's keep moving.
Yeah, let's just head over to Zender Gate. I do need to try to get some levels on my boy Ring though, because he is the one that's under leveled.
Please tell me that's Zender Gate.
We're almost there.
Yo, Elliot is going through it right now. I feel him now. Had to be a hell of a long walk. Damn, been a minute since we've been here.
We're finally here.
Yep. Hey. Good old Zender Gate.
Zender Gate sure is imposing.
And well guarded, too.
I mean, to be fair, aren't most of the bases? Well, most bases feel that way.
I'm not surprised. I doubt that was the first battle to take place here since the war started. I just hope the Lieutenant General is able to meet with us.
Who goes there?
Who the fuck is that sounding like Patrick? You're already on my shit list. You sound like him?
a sec.
What are a bunch of civilians like you doing in a place like this? You sure don't look like you're from the settlement.
Okay. Man, so you sure don't look like you're from the settlement. Relax.
Put your hands in the air.
That's some shit Patrick would have said.
Please wait. We come in peace.
What in the Martian are you talking about, Claire? Girl turned into an alien for a sec.
While I may not be traveling in military uniform, I am Captain Claire Revelt of the Railway Military Police.
Let them know who you are. Don't ever disrespect the Icy Maiden like that. Pulling out weapons on the Icy Maiden. Shit could get a little icy.
If at all possible, we'd like to request a meeting with Lieutenant General Vander.
You're the Icy Maiden?
Yes, she is. But put them weapons down for shit get a little dicey.
The rest of us are students at Thor's Military Academy. We only just arrived at the Highlands.
Y'all don't remember me? I was here not too long ago. Nah.
Thor's, you say? Wasn't there a bunch of students from Thor's who came here on a field study a few months back?
Yeah, we was one of them.
And now that you mention it, young man, you do look kind of familiar.
Rest assured, they are exactly who they claim to be.
Zex.
Lieutenant General.
Good day, sir.
So he's...
The one and only. Lieutenant General Zex Vander.
It has been some time, Rain Schwarzer of Class 7. I presume those of you I don't recognize are classmates whose field studies took place elsewhere.
Yep.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Good day, General.
I'm impressed you were able to make it here. The ferocity of this war raging around us grows worse by the day.
True. It's probably at every damn location.
Come, it would be my honor to speak with you. Field any questions you may have in my office.
Alright, let's see what kind of information we can get from Zex here. Cause I want to know, like, how long has this been going on? What's the situation here? What happened at the watchtower? You know, I think it got taken over, but still. Hell. The watchtower has been overtaken by the Noble Alliance. I mean, that's what we expected. I'm afraid so. It happened not long after the war began. Yeah, so he said it happened not long after the war began, so it happened kinda quick. Yeah. They've been using it as a base of operations from which to attack Zender Gate. Now we have a fight off their offenses from both sides of the border. That shit sounds completely awful. That's the worst case scenario. My goodness, man.
Sounds like a bad situation to be in. Wow, it sounds like you have it even tougher than Dad does over at Guerrilla.
The situation here is certainly less than ideal. We've been doing all we can to hold out, even resorting to using the old model tanks. It's been successful so far, but... yeah, it's only a matter of time, isn't it?
I see. Sounds like it's only a matter of time before the gate falls.
Celine! He's not mistaken, I'm afraid. Wait, what? Why? What? Bro, Celine? Why? I'm so confused now. Why is it that they were trying so hard for Celine not to speak? Like, especially even when we were back in Keldic. Green and Toval was, you know, making sure Celine never spoke. You know, don't speak. But now she's casually speaking, and this dude, Zex, replied to Celine. Without a significant development in our favor, I expect this base to fall within a month. We're doing all we can to avoid it, but it is a possibility we must accept sooner or later.
If I may ask, how did the watchtower fall into enemy hands to begin with?
This is what I want to know. How did that even happen?
I imagine it would have been well guarded considering it was built to keep watch on the Republic.
Yeah, but that's what I was saying. The Republican army is over. They got a base over that way too. Now, don't tell me. If you're telling me what I think you're telling me by bringing up the Republic. Claire, you brought up the Republic. It's got me thinking. Don't tell me that the Noble Alliance and the Republican Army, they're in on this, man. It's kind of crazy because when you look at who the Noble Alliance are, you know, the people that's in the Noble Alliance, like, bro, you guys would really do that to your own people? But yes, stuff like this does happen, man. You might be two enemies, but then if you see a greater enemy that you think is a greater enemy, they do team up. It happens a lot. It was. The soldiers there would have been highly vigilant too, thanks to the attack mere months prior. However, none of us could have imagined the card that the Alliance would play to take it from us. The card that the Alliance would play. I understand you may find this hard to believe. Oh boy. Why do I feel like it's exactly what I just said a minute ago? He's gonna bring up the Republic Army. But we have reason to believe the Alliance has temporarily joined hands with the Republic. Oh my gosh, of course. How low can you go? This shit is, man. Hey bro, this shit is despicable as Daffy Duck, man. This shit is despicable. You're kidding. They formed an alliance with Calvard? But that doesn't... Erebonian and Calvard are enemies. Are you absolutely certain? Because you're right, sir. I do find it hard to believe. I am. The soldiers who were stationed at the watchtower at the time have testified as such. The day it fell, they came under attack by Republican airships. And while they were focused on fighting those off, they were attacked by the Erebonian ships full of soldiers from the west. They didn't stand a chance. Oh no.
There seems to be no room for doubt in that case then. Erebonian and Calvard have been at each other's throats like cats and dogs for forever though. I would have thought that the Alliance would understand just who they were making a deal with.
The thing is, they probably don't care. As long as they can do what they're trying to do, as long as they can achieve what they're trying to do, they'll definitely form an alliance with an enemy. As long as both of them see this threat as an enemy.
Looks like what we have here is a case of the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Yep, that's exactly what this is.
It gets worse. Ever since the watchtower fell, all of our orbital communications have cut out too.
Damn, so they can't even communicate over here? The orbital communications are cut out. What, is it a jammer up?
That's true for the whole Highlands actually, so we can't even call for reinforcements from the mainland.
I see. Well, that sure doesn't sound like a coincidence. We're inclined to agree. From what we can tell, there's nothing wrong with the communications equipment itself. They're saying there is nothing wrong with their equipment, so it has to be something like a jammer being up somewhere or something along those lines. I just wish we could get in contact with Gwen. Oh yeah, getting in contact with Gwen would be good for them. Because he would know all this stuff right here that's going on. He would know the technology side of things. It's his forte. Oh, look at Gramps. I'm willing to bet Elisa is with him. She has to be here in Nord, man, with her grandfather.
I do recall getting information saying that Gwen Reinford was staying here in Nord. He definitely would be the ideal person to discuss technological issues with.
Yeah, if anyone can get to the bottom of it, it's him. Of course, you could just call him and ask. You wouldn't need his help to begin with.
It really does sound like we should do something to help here.
You needn't concern yourself with us. This war is between us and the Alliance. Exactly. Leave the fighting to us and focus on the task you came here for. We have no intention of relying on the help of your divine knight. I would rather you use it to protect yourselves anyway. You have no reason to suffer because of this war. Besides, you've come all this way. I'm sure Gaius would very much like to see you. Well, at least that confirms Gaius is here. Even though we already figured as much. Gaius is here? I believe so. I haven't met with him yet myself, but he left a message from me for one of my men. He supposedly returned here roughly a week ago with several other students. He said that he wanted to assess the situation here before taking off to his home settlement to the north.
And he should be back home by now. Which means we know exactly where to find him.
The fighting here grows more fierce every sunrise. I won't stop you from going after your classmates, but I would ask that you be careful not to get caught up in any of the fighting. The nomads are preparing to move their settlement further north to avoid getting drawn into it themselves, I believe.
Really? Sounds like we need to head north quickly.
They'll probably just be heading upward towards where Gwen is, with Lake Lacrima. Probably heading up that way. Is what I would assume. Because he is pretty close with him. That would be prudent, yes. I suggest you use the horses we have here at the gate if you're in a hurry. You can use the same ones you rode during your field study. That way you ought to be used to handling. Thank you for your kindness, sir.
We appreciate it, sir.
Nice. So we got our horses. Alright, let's head for the settlement. It should only be an hour away on horseback.
Hey Reen, I've never ridden a horse before.
I mean, that's perfectly fine. You can ride with us. Hopefully, I feel like Claire would have ridden one, maybe. I don't know. Probably, honestly.
It doesn't really seem like something I could pick up quickly either. Same.
Oh, okay, so neither of those two. Okay, so hopefully Claire has a ridden horse, so one person can ride with each.
I know how to ride one, so if one of you rides on my back and the other rides with Reen, we shouldn't have any trouble. Regardless, we should hurry. The sooner we reach the settlement, the better.
Right. Alright, man. Honestly, I think with that being said, we're going to call it.
All right.
We're going to call it for now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this part. I just wanted to make sure I came back and added a little bit more length to the part, because I think it was only at like 40 minutes or something. We hadn't played that much, so hopefully we at least hit over the hour mark or so. Anyway, that being said, I'm gonna get on up out of here, and I'll see you guys next time for more Trails of Cold Steel 2. Take care.